What is up, guys? Bass in East Texas here. Just ended my Ways to Fish Tube series. Now I'm going to go into probably a big swim bait series, just because I hadn't done anything about big swim baits in a while. So probably go into a big swim bait series for a little bit. Episode number 1 of that is going to be the Gulabi. What is it? Essentially, it's a hard, single jointed swim bait. This is a River Sea S-Waver, my favorite ones. They're a good, affordable, reliable bait. They catch a lot of big fish, catches good numbers of fish. But that's essentially what a glide bait is. How does it get its name? Because it glides through the water. Literally, all it does is the single joint. See how that tail goes back and forth? And all it's going to do is you're going to chunk it out there and it's going to go back and forth. And that's how this here got its name, the S-Waver. Because what it's going to do is it's going to go in the water, it's going to make a big S. It's going to go way out and come back in. So that's what it's going to do the whole way back. It's going to make S's in the water. Essentially going back and forth and back and forth. Why would you throw a bait that does that? It's a slower moving bait, a big profile in the water. I mean, this is like a 6.5 inch swim bait, so this is a pretty good size bait. Essentially, it's going to attract those bigger fish, imitating those bigger shad right before the winter time, whenever they're feeding up, trying to get big and fat before winter time, whenever you want them. Another reason you want to throw it is they get bit. I mean, anything from a 2-pounder to a 10-pounder will bite this one bait right here. I've had giants followed up, I've lost big fish on it, and I've caught some pretty good fish on it too. Why would you throw bait this big? To get big bites? It's that simple. How to fish it? You're gonna chunk it out there. There's 3 different main retrieves. You're gonna chunk it out there, let it sink down a foot or 2, and you're gonna do a slow, steady wind, and all it's gonna do is go through the water like a big S. And you'll get bit. You get big bites like that. You get numbers of bites like that. I mean, that's the main way I fish mine. Another way to fish it is if you're ever throwing a jerk bait, almost like a jerk bait, you chunk it out there, do a couple cranks, get it going in that S motion, then twitch. And all it's gonna do is it's gonna dart and then slide. So it'll dart and then slide and glide into the water. Dart and then slide. Then if you twitch it hard enough, and you gotta get the right motion for it, but once you finally get the motion for it, you'll really start getting bites. And while you're making it do that S motion through the water, twitch it and it will literally turn all the way around. And if there's one behind it, it's gonna turn around and look at that fish. And if you know anything about a fish, they got a fight or flight instinct, and they're a predatory fish, a very mean fish, very competitive bass. It's gonna turn around and look at them, they're not gonna be able to control stuff, and they're gonna smash it. You're gonna do it a lot of times and you're gonna fail. But finally, you're gonna get that big one. Whenever he's following, you're going to turn right back around and look right at him, and they're gonna clobber it, and they're gonna have it down in the throat. Then the final way to fish it is chunk it out there, burn it a couple times, stop it. All it's gonna do is it's gonna swim right through the water in that real tight S motion, and it's gonna slide off to one side. Real tight S motion, slide off to one side. And all that does, that's if you just missed one, and you know he's right there, you're gonna chunk it out there, and it's gonna get his attention as it's going. Then as it slides, it's gonna slowly, just kind of slowly turn almost back around so it'll go way out, and then it'll eventually stop like right here, and he ain't gonna be able to handle himself. So that's the 3 ways to fish it: rod, reel, and line. You're gonna need some bigger stuff for this. It's gonna be a 6:2 gear ratio reel, 20 to 25 pound monofilament line, and medium heavy to heavy action rod for this. And that's gonna be our setup for the glide bait. Hey guys, this was Bass in East Texas. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the lake.